all of that stuff is just like a learning lesson for her. Like she had to see for herself.
Was that for you though? So like, I just feel like, you know.
Yeah, of course it's irritating, you know. Of course it's like, damn, I wish you would just listen. Listen
like it's our kid. Like,
yeah, you know, like it's not that serious for him to be on this stream. Like,
right.
What's the? You're not making any money, so you're really just prostituting our kid. Like you're exploiting him.
If you thought the Chrisean Rock saga couldn't get any wilder, surprise! This new twist makes every Zeus reunion look like a polite church meeting. Out of absolutely nowhere, Tesheki has dropped what she's calling a CCTV bombshell. And the internet is screaming, gasping, rewinding, zooming in, and acting like they've just discovered footage from the Pentagon. And according to the rumor mill, that footage was enough to get Chrisean Rock detained faster than Blueface switches girlfriends. The moment Tesheki opened her mouth, social media didn't just react, it detonated. TikTok detectives clocked in like they were receiving overtime pay. Twitter trolls sharpened their insults like butter knives. And YouTube commentators, yes, people just like us, prepared emergency thumbnails with red arrows and dramatic circles before they even watched the clip. The drama was instant, uncontrollable, and hotter than a GoFund scandal mixed with a Zeus network brawl. And the craziest part, nobody knows if the footage shows anything clear, real, or even legal to post. But that never stopped the internet before. Tesheki delivered her claims like she was dropping evidence in a courtroom, and the fans ate it up like free samples at Costco. This isn't just messy. It's catastrophic. It's chaotic. It's every shade of unbelievable. The chaos erupted the moment Tesheki hit post. Because whatever she uploaded, whether it was real, blurry, imagined, or misinterpreted, instantly became the internet's new obsession. She didn't ease into it or tease it subtly. She entered the timeline swinging like she had just uncovered a government cover-up, announcing she had CCTV footage showing something disturbing involving Junior. It wasn't verified, confirmed, or professionally reviewed, but the claim alone exploded louder than a Zeus reunion fight. The internet didn't wait for context, facts, or basic logic. They sprinted with the rumor like they were competing in an Olympic event. People screen recorded the footage before Tesheki even finished talking. Others froze frames, zoomed in, adjusted the brightness, and acted like they were decoding satellite imagery. A few chaotic users circled random shadows and furniture in red and declared it evidence, even though nobody knew what they were actually looking at. But in the world of viral scandals, confusion always travels faster than truth. What made the moment even more explosive was Tesheki's delivery. She spoke with the confidence of someone presenting evidence in court, even though the clip she referenced was grainier than a 1998 security camera. Her tone carried frustration, adrenaline, and a dramatic flair that made the allegation sound 10 times bigger. Confidence alone turned her into a whistleblower in the eyes of her supporters, even though she wasn't offering a single verified detail. Within minutes, hashtags flooded every feed like a digital tsunami. People chose sides without hesitation. Some insisted the footage showed wrongdoing. Others argued it showed absolutely nothing. A few insisted the camera angle was so confusing it could have been a ghost babysitting Junior. The interpretations were wild, inconsistent, and fully driven by emotion. In viral drama, imagination fills in every missing detail. Fans quickly pulled up old clips of Tesheki and Chrisean feuding, stitching them together to prove this entire situation was personal. They said Tesheki had been waiting for an opportunity like this. They claimed she wanted revenge, attention, or validation. Meanwhile, another group cheered her on like she was a vigilante fighting for Junior's safety. Nobody knew the real motive, but everyone acted like they did. Blog pages amplified the chaos instantly. T-channels, drama pages, gossip accounts, fan edits, and random anti-Facebook pages reposted Tesheki's claims with captions written like apocalypse announcements. Words like bombshell, shocking, disturbing, and exposed filled every timeline. None of the posts included clarifications or disclaimers. All of them included the messy, exaggerated energy that keeps scandals alive. Chrisean supporters responded with the full force of a digital army. They said the footage was misleading, manipulated, or taken during an innocent moment. They accused Tesheki of exploiting Junior to hurt Chrisean emotionally. They listed every reason why the allegation made no sense. Their passion was loud, fierce, and relentless. They framed the entire situation as a targeted attack against a mother fighting to protect her peace. Blueface's silence turned everything darker. He didn't defend Chrisean. He didn't correct the rumor. He didn't clarify a single thing. He simply existed while the internet burned. His refusal to acknowledge the chaos made people assume he was hiding something, scared to confront his family, or secretly agreeing with the narrative. His role became a mystery people were desperate to decode. And the wildest part, the footage, the same clip that started all this, still hadn't been proven to show anything clearly at all. It was just a rumor with a blurry video and a dramatic delivery. Yet it managed to split the internet into factions, ignite emotional warfare, and drag Junior into the spotlight he never asked for. And if the first wave of chaos felt big, the next twist waiting to erupt would make this look like warm-up drama. It mutated into a digital wildfire nobody could control. As the rumor spread like gasoline hitting open flame, TikTok creators clocked in like firefighters made of pure mess. They stitched Tesheki's clip with commentary, dramatic music, exaggerated reactions, and slow-motion breakdowns of Junior's blurry silhouette. People who couldn't identify a real CCTV camera if it smacked them in the forehead were suddenly experts. Explaining angles, motion blur, and environmental context, the confidence was incredible. The accuracy was non-existent. Once memes entered the chat, the story reached final boss level. Someone posted a meme showing Tesheki wearing a detective trench coat, holding a magnifying glass like Sherlock Holmes on a budget. Another showed Chrisean holding Junior with the caption, "They said what now?" One even depicted Blueface stuck between two exploding volcanoes labeled Tesheki's mouth and Chrisean's silence. These memes weren't just jokes. They were cultural artifacts fueling a scandal that refused to die. Celebrities soon joined the chaos like they received a group text saying hop in. It's messy. A reality star tweeted that people take drama too far. A rapper claimed everyone needed therapy. A comedian joked that he didn't know who Tesheki was, but he was entertained. None of these comments helped. All of them made the situation bigger. Every celebrity opinion became ammunition for another argument thread. The mess practically multiplied itself. Then the evidence analysts arrived, random users who slowed down the footage frame by frame and narrated in serious voices like they were unraveling a conspiracy. One said the angle looked suspicious. Another claimed the audio didn't match the visuals. Someone else insisted there was a mysterious motion artifact. None of these people were experts. All of them sounded like graduates of the University of Overthinking. But their videos went viral because they looked serious, even when their analysis was pure nonsense. As interpretations spiraled out of control, fans began forming factions. Team Tesheki claimed she was exposing the truth and fighting for Junior. Team Chrisean insisted she was a victim of jealousy-driven slander. A third group insisted Blueface was the real problem. A fourth group didn't choose sides but commented constantly just to stay entertained. Majority of viewers treated the scandal like live entertainment. Refreshing feeds every 10 minutes like it was a new episode of a reality show. The turning point came when a random account posted a long thread claiming to have insider information. The account had no profile picture, no followers, and no proof. Yet the thread went viral instantly. It dramatically described Tesheki's past issues with Chrisean, suggesting the CCTV situation wasn't about Junior at all but a long history of bitterness. People reposted it like scripture, despite the fact that the story felt like fanfiction written during a late-night energy drink crash. Meanwhile, another twist hit when a blurry screenshot surfaced claiming to show a message from someone close to Tesheki saying she edited the video to prove a point. No names, no dates, no context. But the internet grabbed it like gold. Some believed it immediately. Others called it fake. That confusion created a second wave of chaos more intense than the first. Screenshots started flying everywhere, each one treated like an ancient prophecy. Chrisean responded again without responding at all. She posted a peaceful moment playing with Junior, smiling, minding her business, and the internet erupted. Her silence was becoming her most powerful weapon. People called her composed, mature, emotionally evolved. They said the footage didn't shake her because she knew the truth. They treated her calmness like she was the main character rising above chaos. Her quiet posts gained more sympathy than any rant could have ever achieved. Tesheki, however, wasn't retreating. She doubled down online, making subtle comments that implied she had more to show and more people to expose. Whether she had anything or not didn't matter. The insinuation alone kept the storyline alive. People begged her to release the full footage. Critics accused her of lying. Supporters hyped her up. Each post she made felt like a countdown to an explosion that never quite landed. Blueface remained silent, which only made people more suspicious. The man who always had something to say suddenly had nothing. Fans accused him of hiding. Others said he was manipulating the narrative by staying neutral. Some said he was scared of both women. His silence got interpreted 18 different ways by 18 different factions, none of whom paused to consider he might simply not care. Blogs poured gasoline on the fire, rewriting headlines hourly to match the latest twist. What started as Tesheki drops CCTV shock evolved into confusion grows over footage, then became fans question true motives behind allegations. Every article produced new theories, wild speculations, and unverified claims, all wrapped in dramatic formatting designed to keep the scandal alive. Meanwhile, the general public began playing telephone with the story. Each retelling became more exaggerated than the last. Some said the footage was horrifying. Others said it was nothing. Some said there were multiple clips. Others said it was one video misinterpreted. By the end of the week, people were spreading versions of the story that didn't even resemble the original claim. As tension escalated, TikTok live battles started between users defending Tesheki versus users defending Chrisean. These battles weren't calm debates. They were chaotic shouting matches with people pacing in circles, waving their phones, and making exaggerated expressions while viewers spammed comments like "expose her" or "stop lying." It was digital warfare at its unhinged finest. Then the medical community stepped in indirectly. A pediatric nurse posted a calm video explaining how easily footage can be misread and why it's harmful to speculate about a child's well-being from a distance. Her tone was rational. Her message was clear. And her video went viral because it introduced something the scandal had been missing: actual knowledge. Suddenly the tide shifted. People questioned everything. People rewatched the footage. People wondered why they believed Tesheki so quickly. The panic softened into doubt, and the doubt turned into exhaustion. But just when the internet seemed ready to move on, new voices entered the conversation claiming the situation was far from over. Because every storm has an aftershock, and this one was about to hit harder than the scandal itself. The aftershock began when the internet finally paused, blinked twice, and realized the entire scandal had spiraled far beyond anything grounded in reality. What started as a blurry clip and a heated accusation turned into a cultural earthquake, with millions picking sides, celebrities chiming in, and random strangers diagnosing a child from grainy footage. The collective exhaustion hit hard. People weren't just tired, they were emotionally dehydrated from all the chaos. And in that exhaustion, the truth became less important than the impact the scandal left behind. Public opinion shifted at lightning speed. The same viewers who spent days dissecting shadows on screen suddenly started questioning why they believed a single word Tesheki said. They replayed her videos, noticing details that had gone ignored before: shaky tone, vague wording, theatrical expressions. Everything that once felt like conviction now looked dramatic at best, manipulative at worst. Her confidence, which gave the scandal life, now made people cringe. It was like watching a rerun of a fight that seemed iconic in the moment but embarrassing the next morning. Meanwhile, Chrisean's calmness continued shaping her redemption arc. She didn't snap. She didn't rage. She didn't match the accusations with equal chaos. Instead, she sat in her peace, posting moments of motherhood that softened even her loudest critics. People who never defended her before suddenly championed her. They said she showed maturity. They said she showed restraint. They said she rose above drama with grace. Her silence became a statement louder than anything Tesheki screamed. Tesheki tried to reclaim control again with another cryptic video, but the internet wasn't buying what she was selling anymore. Every hint she dropped felt forced. Every vague claim sounded rehearsed. Every emotional pause felt like an audition tape. Comment sections flooded with skepticism. People asked for real proof, real context, real explanations. And for the first time since this scandal erupted, Tesheki didn't have a comeback strong enough to drown out the doubt. Blogs that once hyped her allegations began shifting their tone too. Headlines turned from Tesheki drops bombshell to fans questioned Tesheki's intentions. Reaction channels rewrote their thumbnails. Commentators apologized to their viewers for jumping too quickly into conclusions. The narrative was flipping in real time, and Tesheki stood at the center of it. Watching her credibility dissolve like sugar in boiling water, Blueface finally broke his silence. But the timing was so late that his statement hit the internet like a weak punchline. He posted something vague about family business and protecting Junior, and instead of calming the public, it irritated them even more. People called him absent. People said he didn't defend the right person. People said he should have spoken sooner. His attempt at neutrality came across as avoidance, and his avoidance made him look complicit in chaos he wasn't even directly involved in. As the public sorted through the emotional wreckage, the conversation shifted from the original rumor to something much deeper. People questioned why children were constantly dragged into adult battles online. They questioned the ethics of accusing mothers without proof. They questioned why social media lifts shaky accusations into full-blown scandals without any verification. The internet rarely gets reflective, but when it does, the commentary hits hard. Chrisean benefited the most from that reflection. Her supporters grew louder. Her reputation softened. People began praising her growth, her resilience, her ability to rise above negativity. They said she deserved peace after years of being thrown into battles she never asked for. Her fan base expanded as new viewers sympathized with her experience and condemned how quickly the internet turns against mothers without evidence. Tesheki, on the other hand, faced the opposite trajectory. She found herself painted as the villain of her own storyline. People accused her of weaponizing Junior. They accused her of projecting old grudges. They accused her of chasing attention. Even her supporters began distancing themselves, quietly unfollowing, quietly retracting, quietly pretending they never defended her. Her credibility didn't just crack, it shattered. The scandal's final twist came from a TikTok creator who pieced together the entire saga into a calm, factual timeline. They explained how the rumor originated, how the footage lacked context, how interpretations spiraled, and how the narrative mutated into something unrecognizable. Their video went viral not because it was dramatic, but because it made sense. It was the first time viewers could see how the wildfire spread and how thin the spark really was. That breakdown sparked a wave of regret across the internet. People admitted they got caught up in the frenzy. Others apologized to Chrisean in her comments. A few even deleted their own accusation posts. The scandal, once burning bright, slowly dimmed into a cautionary tale about how fast misinformation can snowball when fueled by emotion, bias, and loud personalities. But even in the calm, the impact was undeniable. Chrisean emerged stronger, softer, and more respected, a mother who stayed grounded while being dragged through a storm she didn't create. Blueface walked away looking disconnected, overwhelmed, and emotionally absent, unintentionally reminding everyone how messy their family dynamic truly is. And Tesheki, once a commanding voice in drama, walked away looking like someone who let rage guide her into a viral mistake that the internet would replay forever. When the dust finally settled, people realized the biggest lesson of all: the internet loves drama more than truth. And once a rumor hits the right timeline, nobody can control where it goes next. The scandal started with a blurry clip and ended with an entire community questioning how easily they got manipulated by emotion rather than fact. But even as peace returned, everyone knew one thing for certain: this universe never stays calm for long. Another leak, feud, clapback, or meltdown could erupt at any moment. And when it does, the internet will sprint right back into the madness. Because in the scandal spark world, drama doesn't end, it reloads. If you made it through this entire scandal without losing brain cells, flipping your phone, or yelling at your screen like you were part of the investigation, congratulations, you are officially built for elite-level celebrity chaos. And since you clearly thrive off drama hotter than Zeus Network on eviction day, smash that like button like it owes you rent money. Don't tap it politely. Hit it with the same force Tesheki used when she uploaded that CCTV clip with zero context and maximum confidence. Now drop a comment and tell me exactly where you stand. Because I know y'all are divided like a broken iPhone screen. Are you Team Tesheki spun this out of thin air? Team Chrisean stayed to come for me not to respect her? Team Blueface didn't say a word because he was terrified? Or are you proudly Team I don't care? I'm just here for the mess. Whatever your take is, leave it below, because the comment section is about to turn into a mini Zeus reunion without the chairs. And before you run off to the next scandal, make sure you subscribe. This channel is where the chaos lives, breathes, multiplies, and spills. If you blink for 2 seconds, you're going to miss the next leak, fight, accusation, or viral meltdown that breaks the algorithm. Drama never sleeps, and neither do we. This is Scandal Spark, where we don't just cover scandals, we pour gasoline on them, run the playback in slow motion, and serve the mess back to you sizzling hot. Stay locked in, stay loud in the comments, and stay ready. Because the next explosion is already loading, and trust me, it's going to be even messier than this.